Let's get ready to rumble!
NASCAR dynasties have always captivated fans across generations. From the legendary Earnhardts to the iconic Pettys, father-son racing duos hold a special place in motorsports history. Now, we're witnessing the beginning of what could be the next great racing dynasty. The Busch family. Kyle Busch, the two-time NASCAR Cup Series champion, is preparing to face off against his 9-year-old son Brexton in a head-to-head race. This unprecedented matchup between father and son has been announced for Wednesday, March 26, 2025, at Millbridge Speedway in Salisbury, North Carolina. The announcement came after Kyle posted a cryptic message on social media following Sunday's NASCAR Cup Series race at Homestead, Miami. He teased fans with news at 18:51 on Monday, prompting widespread speculation about what the veteran racer might reveal. That specific timing wasn't random. The numbers 18 and 51 hold significant meaning in Kyle's career. 18 was his car number during his championship years at Joe Gibbs Racing, while 51 was the number he ran on his truck for Kyle Busch Motorsports in the Craftsman Truck Series. When Monday evening arrived, both Kyle and Brexton simultaneously posted the announcement of their upcoming race, dubbed the Battle of the Bushes, sponsored by Serve Pro. Kyle's post read, "For the first time ever, Brexton Busch and I will race head-to-head. Track champ versus rookie, father versus son. Battle of the Bushes by Serve Pro. This Wednesday, March 26th, at Millbridge. Watch on Dirt Vision." Brexton's response showed the confident attitude he's inherited from his father. "I finally get to race against my dad. He's not ready." The young racer later added fuel to the fire with another post stating, "Can't wait to kick my dad's butt." Kyle, never one to back down from a challenge, fired back with a stern warning to his son. "You don't want the smoke, pal. Hope you're ready to rip the fence." This playful but intense exchange reveals the competitive spirit that runs through the Busch family. Even Samantha Busch, Kyle's wife and Brexton's mother, expressed astonishment at this milestone moment. Responding to a NASCAR on NBC post that stated, "They grow up so fast," Samantha wrote, "That they do. Can't believe this is already happening." The race will take place at Millbridge Speedway, a venue where both Bushmen have already claimed championships. Kyle won the track championship in the winged micro sprint division last season, while Brexton captured the title in the restricted micro division. Wednesday's event will feature 600 micros, both winged and non-winged, restricted micros, intermediates, and buggy classes. Fans can catch the action live on Dirt Vision, a streaming platform owned by the World of Outlaws, or attend in person. Gates open at 4 p.m., with hot laps scheduled for 6:15 p.m., and the first green flag waving at 7:30 p.m. But this race represents far more than just a single competition between father and son. It symbolizes Kyle's vision for Brexton's future in motorsports and contains a powerful message about expectations, development, and legacy. Racing is truly in Brexton's blood. His grandfather, Tom Busch, accumulated numerous racing victories, and his uncle, Kurt Busch, is a NASCAR champion himself. At just 9 years old, Brexton is already establishing his own impressive resume in the racing world. The young driver won the Golden Driller at the 2025 Tulsa Shootout, captured his division's Chili Bowl last year, won the 2023 Citrus County Winter Nationals Beginner Bandit Championship, and claimed the 2024 Millbridge Speedway Restricted Micro Championship. He currently sits second in the now 600 Restricted Micros standings, just 11 points behind the championship leader. Brexton has also collected victories at the Bandit Feature Race at the INX Winter Nationals and multiple junior sprint wins at Port City Raceway. His racing talent became evident when he defeated his father in the junior sprint A-Main race to earn his first Golden Driller trophy in Tulsa. Kyle has taken an active role in his son's development, serving as his crew chief after selling Kyle Busch Motorsports to Spire Motorsports in 2023. Though KBM changed hands, Kyle's focus shifted to what he considers the real Kyle Busch Motorsports, preparing his son to follow in his footsteps. This mentorship goes beyond just teaching racing techniques. In a conversation with former NASCAR driver Kevin Harvick on the Happy Hour podcast, Kyle revealed his tough love approach to coaching Brexton. He said, "There are times where I want to get on him about something. I'll tell him and he's like, 'I'm trying, Dad. I'm doing that. The car's terrible. It stinks. It's not fast enough.' I'm like, 'Hold on a second. You got the best money can buy. Sometimes it's not our problem, it's your problem. You've got to figure it out.'" This accountability is part of Kyle's strategy to prepare Brexton for the challenges of professional racing. He believes his accolades speak for themselves, earning Brexton's respect as both a father and a mentor. But perhaps the most powerful message Kyle has delivered to his son came during that same conversation with Harvick when he laid out his expectations for Brexton's progression as a racer. "That's what we're here for," Kyle said about Brexton eventually outdueling him. "That should happen. If he doesn't ever progress enough to be faster than me, end of the road, we're done. Save the money." So I actually look forward to the day where he's faster than me and he can put clean moves on me and pass me the way that he needs to. This statement reveals Kyle's commitment to excellence and his belief that investing in Brexton's racing career is contingent on his son's ability to improve and eventually surpass him. It's not just about participation, it's about progression and achievement. Kyle has crafted a specific development plan for Brexton, with NASCAR as the ultimate destination. Unlike previous generations of drivers who focused primarily on asphalt oval racing, Kyle recognizes the importance of versatility in today's motorsports landscape. He points to current star drivers like Kyle Larson and Christopher Bell, who excel in multiple racing disciplines. This has shaped his approach to Brexton's training, combining dirt track experience with pavement racing. "I feel like a mixture of both, and he will be good in anything," Kyle explained in an interview with Flow Racing. "A lot of guys like Larson grew up with dirt, and he is great at the dirt stuff, obviously, and he is great at the NASCAR stuff. I just feel like if we mix a little bit of the dirt and a little bit of the pavement right now, you can do anything." While Kyle remains open to Brexton pursuing different paths in racing, he has made it clear that NASCAR remains the end goal. He envisions a decision point when Brexton turns 16. When he turns 16, which path do you want to go? Do you want to stay in the dirt world and run sprint cars or modified or late models, or do you want to go to NASCAR, and right now NASCAR is the end goal, so you gotta have some pavement stuff right now? This upcoming race at Millbridge is just the beginning of what Kyle hopes will be many on-track moments shared with his son. Back in 2023 at Pocono Raceway, he discussed the possibility of racing against Brexton in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series once his son reaches the eligible age. "It's kind of been an idea of mine, but it's not necessarily why KBM is still going," Busch shared with media. "We obviously give back to the sport doing that, and with all the drivers that have kind of come through there over the years. We'd like to continue to give back as I get closer to hanging it up, and then obviously turning it over to Brex." With Brexton turning 10 this May, the Truck Series remains several years away, but the dream of father and son competing at NASCAR's national levels doesn't seem far-fetched. Kyle often deflects questions about his retirement by stating he'll hang up his boots when Brexton is old enough to compete in NASCAR. If everything goes according to plan, we might see a 45-year-old Kyle Busch racing against his then 16-year-old son in the Truck Series. For those who question whether Kyle could extend his career that long, he points to Denny Hamlin, who at 44 continues to perform at a high level in the Cup Series. While Kyle focuses on nurturing his son's racing career, he remains a formidable competitor in the NASCAR Cup Series. Currently driving the number 8. Richard Childress Racing Chevrolet Camaro ZL1, Kyle is in the final year of his contract with RCR. After spending 14 seasons with Joe Gibbs Racing, Kyle signed a 2-year contract with Richard Childress Racing beginning in 2023, with a team option for the 2025 season, which the team exercised.